Hello, everybody. It is fresh meow. It is the end of the year. It is a face cam on the YouTube channel, unheard of since last year. Just want to do a quick recap of 2025 across our three main platforms we have: YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. The main three. So just kind of want to go over all of it and yeah, just kind of how the year went for me. Personal life was kind of hectic, kind of bounced all over the place. Kind of had to fight for some stuff. So for a while, kind of uploads and things like that were kind of put on the back burner for a little bit. But I tried my best to put out content when I could for myself, for you guys as well. Like I said last year, that YouTube for me is the games that I want to play, that I'm interested in playing, and then I post it. And then if anybody else wants to watch it, it's all there. If it's a game, like, let's see kind of what it looks like. Twitch is for us to hang around and interact, talk, and play fun games and things of that nature. Obviously, I'll probably maybe kind of switch some games out and kind of liven it up a little bit depending on the games. And then TikTok is more of my creative side of things where I get to kind of experiment with some stuff. But yeah, it's a whole other year of it. This will be year started YouTube in 2018. So this I celebrated my 7 years in May, I believe. So next year will be 8 years, or I started in 2017. Anyways, on the Twitch, it's 2023, like middle of 2023, and then TikTok started last year in like March, April. But I just kind of want to give you a recap of everything. First, of course, we'll start with the big one. Actually, I'll open up Steam 2. We will also get to the replay stuff. If you were on the um, Twitch like 2 weeks ago, kind of went over it, but I'll just put it into video form for anybody that is watching for that. But anyways, for 2025, yes, as you can see, you're like 8,000. I know it hurts me too. 8,000 views, pretty pretty small. In all honesty, for stuff in a year, the channel has shrank quite a bit with view counts, but we did get 14 new subscribers, which is 8% more than last year that we did. So, but obviously our content went down 25% and 16% from the previous for it. So that brings us in our lifetime. So it's 2018. May of 2018 is, so I celebrated my 7 years on YouTube earlier this year. I didn't believe I did anything special for it. Sorry, you guys can't even see it. I need to remember to kind of like put that in terms. But yeah, lifetime right here, 2018. So it was 7 years. 331 total subscribers, 253,000 views, quarter of a mil. Obviously, I did very well back in 2022, 3 years ago. Had some spikes here and there, but just so grateful to anybody that is watching for the YouTube and stuff like that. If it's just kind of some things I want to watch here and there. This year, obviously, played quite a few new games that I didn't really play. It kind of looks like, honestly, I haven't even looked at this yet. For some weird reason, this Super Seducer game, which I haven't played in. When did I play this? I published this in. Published this in July 21st. I know you can like barely see it, but you can't see with my cursor is not on here. I have it. I don't know why it's not capturing the cursor on here in the properties. I have it checked, but so. But anyways, it was 2019 for it. I'm gonna actually move myself down here to the bottom. My apologies in advance. It's been a while since I've had a little face cam on, but so I don't know why that did so good for some weird reason. Apparently, it just kind of kept going. It's at the same time at 7:49, or that's when it gives me the updates for it. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure when this is like just like since published, but I would love to see what the yeah, I don't know. Strange. Don't really know. Obviously, this average duration is abysmal, but I I don't know. Anyways, looking at the rest of the top 10, as you can see, which has constantly dominated my channel forever, is Lego games. Obviously, Lego Marvel Avengers, Lego Jurassic World, Lego City Undercover, even an older, excuse me, I'm sorry, coming off of a sickness. Even Lego Batman 3, which I filmed 4 years ago, is still in my top 10, and March 31st, 2021. That's up here for some reason, but you're just like, well, it's not a lot. It's in your top three and only has 165 views. So take it with what you will. But Spider-Man right here, this episode did well. See, like some people are watching tier lists and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just like the algorithm just force feeds people a lot of things. But regardless, that is the YouTube. Thank you everybody for watching that. As you can still see, my top 10 is forever and always going to be Lego Batman until maybe one day something will pop off on it. Not sure. If I mean Lego City Undercover Episode 23 Savings and Loans. It's got to make its way up there. It's pretty far behind. But yeah, so for the YouTube, obviously it's been a very slow couple of years just because I'm not doing commentary for it and stuff like that. It's just all gameplay specific. Like I said, it's games that I want to play personally, and everything else from there kind of will just continue from it. Like playing Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon right now, Age of Empires. We finished one of the new DLCs, Tiny Tina's Wonderland. We completed Borderlands 4, waiting on DLC because 5 we got to finish up. We played Marvel Spider-Man, played Need for Speed, Assassin's Creed Origin, Far Cry Primal, Metro Exodus we have to go back to, and I think like right here, like Lego Incredible, Marvel Adventures, Borderlands 3, Far Cry, New Dawn, Lego Hobbit. I think all this stuff is from 2024. I know it says last updated, but I don't think that's wrong. I don't think that's right. But yeah, that is YouTube. Like I said, thank you for everybody that does watch any YouTube. I know some people would consider it lower form content, but for me, like I said, it's just always games I want to play and just a place to put it just for anybody else that wants to just go ahead and watch. I mean, as we can see in the last 48 hours, people have been watching Tom Clancy, some people watching the tier list, Yakuza 3, a split second down here from 2022. Not sure, but thank you for everybody on that median. I'm going to actually make myself a little bit smaller here. Going to move over to Twitch since we actually have it right here. So Twitch, obviously, a big year for us. I kind of changed the format rather than me doing it once a day for an hour. I did it just on Saturdays and Sundays for 3.5 hours to kind of equal, the 1 hour each. But obviously, still the big prevailing thing for us was our charity streams that we had, we did add the suicide prevention charity into this year, and we'll probably just stick with those three that we have. So we started off at March 21st with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and we raised $537, which is fucking amazing. You know, that's all thanks to everybody that was on Twitch to support or just hang out and have fun. And then 4th of July, obviously this is actually our second time doing the Joybound People and Pets. We raised $1,276, our highest that we had ever raised, which is insane. Thank you to anybody that was supporting over there for that. And like I said, just hanging out and watching and just interacting in chat, and just having a fun time. Like, that means so much to me, just having that community there and just, allowing people to have a place to hang out and stuff like that. And then October 11th, we had the National Breast Cancer Foundation charity stream. We raised $370, which is amazing. So for this entire year, we raised like $2,100, which is crazy for such a small community. So thank you guys. I have it all right here on my notes app for every single charity stream I've ever done. So thank you for that. But on the viewership side and stuff like that, obviously I'm a very small content creator on all the platforms. But averaging almost one viewer a stream, so close. We did grow a lot. We gained 33 followers. So we were at, I think we're at 12 followers at the start of the year, and we grew to 33. So thank you guys for following and hanging out during that. Like, that's super fucking amazing. 378 hours streamed for this year. It's kind of crazy. Hey Siri, what is 378 hours in days?
370 hours is 15.4.
So I streamed for 15 days this year. We had 321 unique viewers. I don't know what happened on February 23rd, but apparently whatever I was playing at the time got a lot of people. So thank you for everyone that just came in and hung out. And then chatters too, the backbone of the community is you guys interacting in chat, you guys conversing with other people, conversing with me and stuff like that. So thank you there so much. I don't really know if this will just give me a summary of what I have done this year. I don't think I've completed anything. I guess that's not true. Stream for 500 hours, the Empire Business. It's the one thing I had. I mean, reach 50 followers. That's the next thing. I'm at 40. I'm at 44. I'm at 45. We go to. It would just say on my stream manager. Yeah, I'm at 45 right here in the very top. So thank you everybody for that. Thank you so much. I don't know if I don't think it shows. Oh, total watch hours is 613,000 watch hours on my channel. So thank you guys so much for that. That's crazy. But yeah, like I said, still very small on Twitch. I will continue that format of doing every weekend. Obviously, might be a little harder next year. Got a lot of big plans coming up, but I will still try and put out content. And yeah, like even this month is kind of like, yeah, for engagement, things like that. It's just kind of didn't missed a couple of I mean, I was kind of sick for some of these weekends, so, and then obviously with the holidays and stuff like that in the way. But yeah, thank you for everybody supporting there, everyone that hangs out for the charity streams, stuff like that. Obviously, we'll kind of overlap back into that once we get to the Steam replay over on TikTok. Sorry for the flashbang, but on TikTok, continuing my trends, as you can see, 246,000, almost a quarter of a million views on this page in a year. That's crazy. I don't know how many I have total. I have no idea because apparently it doesn't allow you to go like customize more. 729 views on my profile, 10K likes. I'm at 14K right here. So the other format, 211 comments, 201 shares. No rewards just because I'm not monetized. I'm a very small content creator, but 175 people that follow me. So thank you everybody that follows me on um, TikTok. Like I said, it's more of a creative outlet for me. So thank you everybody in regards to that. Obviously, we still have some big boy stuff on here. Um, this was last year. This was last year. This Dr. Light one was from this year. 30K views. This Jericho one from this year, 27,000. This from last year. From last year, um, this Killer Moth one's from May 13th, 12K. Terra. So, and then like Cyborg, Madame Rouge, all this stuff down here. So, thank you guys for that. Obviously, for the likes. Big year for this Killer Moth one, 12K or 1,200 likes. Same for this Cyborg one, 976. So thank you guys for so much for all your support over on TikTok. I really appreciate it. Obviously, this is the last 7 days right here, but thank you so much there. And then we move over to Steam. It's kind of a amalgamation of our Twitch and our YouTube conglomerate together. Obviously, there is going to be a lot of stuff on this list that is for Twitch only. It's going to take up a lot of it because I'm playing challenges or I'm playing certain stuff through it. And then the YouTube stuff, which we'll kind of go over both of them and kind of what the roadmap looks like going forward for next year for all the channels and things of that nature. So Steam Replay 2025, I played 50 games, which was 8 more games than I did in 2024. 26 brand new games, 2 of them demos. Those demos were for the charity streams. Usually the demos are like scary games when we have scary hour, stuff like that. 557 achievements, which is 85 more than what I did. So not only did I play more games, but I also got more achievements from playing more games. KBM will always be the minority for me. Keyboard and mouse. I've just never been a very good keyboard and mouse player. I will play for some games that there is no controller plug-in for it or HUD. So obviously controller for me. I'm kind of surprised that I even play games with 24% KBM on it. It's probably mostly the simulator games, but 1/5 of the gaming has, or sorry, 1/4 of the gaming. Go over here to some big games. Obviously, Madden NFL 25, which we're just doing my career in right now, which we're doing terrible in my 3rd season on the Dallas Cowboys. It's not my fault. Blame Dak. 12%. Yakuza 5, which I am still playing right now for the YouTube. I need to go back to it and finish it up. I'm close to being done with it. Age of Empires 2, I've played 2 separate times this year because 2 different DLCs came out. So I played it back in maybe like May, and then I played it in October. So we do have that. I think we have like one more DLC in Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, and then we're done there. But obviously, this is just like the median compared to other people. I'm going to be a lot higher than other people just because in my free time, I do like to play video games. New release, 12% compared to the 14% of all other users. So I don't really play new games that are on release too often. And I usually just kind of go down my wish list and just get the cheapest thing, and I just keep going down and down and down. Sometimes there's like a new game that comes on, like, ooh yeah, like I want to play it, but I don't think I ever play a game for YouTube or anything like that when it's the exact day it's released. So classic games, these are games that were released more than 8 years ago. I'm still under the average median, which is surprising, 31%. 57%, so more than half of the games I played have been within the last 7 years. So pretty much since my YouTube has started, those games have been released during that time. Games I've played, obviously, the sports is going to be eaten up a lot by Madden, but that's just for Twitch. I wish I had a way to like calculate out, like, I guess I'd have to do the math myself and just pick apart the hours of every single thing and put it either into a YouTube or a Twitch, and then I would have to then make the charts for that. Racing, Need for Speed, Lego was bigger at the start of the year, but excuse me, I haven't played a Lego game in maybe like 7 months. Tower defense, obviously, this is balloons. Loot games, that can be anything else. Dog, this was just for the simulator for the charity stream for the Joybound People and Pets charity stream, the animal shelter game. Closer look, obviously Madden is in all of these just because of, yeah, we're playing it on stream. Obviously, with the games I have right now for Twitch, I kind of look through the library. I don't like to buy like a new game if I don't have any interest in it. I would rather look at games that I've played before and be like, all right, well, it's something interesting that can, we can play um, on stream, stuff like that. So obviously, Madden's going to be on here. Yakuza 5, this is YouTube first. Maybe, I guess I don't know how strict Twitch is with stuff like that, because some Yakuza games are maybe a little over the top with some spicy content. But so I haven't played Yakuza 5 since September, so I gotta get back on it, finish it up. Age of Empires, as you can see, big month of November here, and then maybe some DLCs right here. I'm not entirely sure. Borderlands 4, this was YouTube only. We are doing Borderlands 1 on the Twitch right now, and we're gonna go through all of it. We're gonna go through 1, 2, pre-sequel, Wonderlands, 4, 3, 4. We're gonna go through all of them. But we're just doing a mission at a time, and then I move to another game just to kind of give a variety. Fallout New Vegas, obviously very big on the channel for Twitch, not for YouTube. I haven't recorded for YouTube but Fallout in a couple of years. I don't need to. I did a kill all mode, and then I did a normal run. So there's two different Fallout New Vegas playlists on the channel. So I won't ever come back to this for YouTube. But obviously we did challenge runs on it. We did a pacifist run. We did door randomizer. We did all companions only. Things of that nature. But we've kind of shelved it for right now. I was kind of feeling New Vegas fatigue for a little bit because obviously we were playing quite a bit of it throughout 2025. So we kind of shelved it for a little bit. We'll just kind of ignore this. We'll get back to it. But these were the top 5 games I played. So Twitch right here with Madden, Yakuza 5, and Borderlands 4 on YouTube. Fallout New Vegas, and then Borderlands 3 on YouTube, because it was a big year for YouTube for Borderlands, because we did Borderlands 3, we did Borderlands 4, which we'll have to come back to when the DLC comes out, and we did Wonderlands 2. We were just knocking out franchises. Biggest streak was at the start of last year. Kind of had a variety, although most of this is I think just during the Twitch time where I was just doing an episode a stream a day. So it's like stream, YouTube, stream, YouTube, either probably YouTube, stream, stream. So January, obviously, still TC Card Shop Simulator. State of Decay 2, big for the YouTube channel. Same thing with Borderlands 3, both big YouTube. We were finishing up Mass Effect Legendary Edition on Twitch. And then we were doing a little bit of Age of Empires 2, maybe for, I'm not entirely sure. We might have been doing it for Twitch at the time. Obviously, you still have some other staples in here. Borderlands 3 kind of took over, so you're still doing this. We had our, I think I had like a 12-hour stream or something like that of Wizard 101. Far Cry New Dawn. You're finishing up Borderlands 3, both for YouTube. Obviously, some staples here. We were going through Bioshock for the Twitch. So we were going through that. Far Cry Primal, we kind of transitioned out of New Dawn and Borderlands. So we still had a little bit. Obviously, Madden 25 for Twitch. Finishing up Bioshock Infinite. We transitioned to Bioshock Infinite, actually. I'm sorry, I'm coughing so much, everybody. Far Cry Primal and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit for YouTube. And then just and then Assassin's Creed we were slowly starting to pick up on. Yakuza 5 started on the Arkham games for Twitch. We started to go through the 4 Arkham games. Played 3 Batman games in 1 month. It's kind of crazy. And then yep, July big charity stream. All of this was charity stream stuff except for Yakuza 5, which is the only thing we were playing on YouTube at the time. Everything else was for Twitch. So we were knocking out. And then we started playing Spider-Man Remastered, which was pretty much all of August. Everything else here. I mean, a little bit of Yakuza 5, but the rest of these are obviously for Twitch. And then Borderlands 4, started that. Still was using Yakuza 5. Still doing New Vegas. Finishing up Arkham Knight. Still doing some Witcher. Still doing some Wrestling Empire. Move over here. Borderlands and Wonderlands. Borderlands 4 and Wonderlands. And then we have, of course, Water Park Simulator, which took a decent chunk out of the charity stream on October 11th that we did for the Breast Cancer Foundation. Obviously, still doing this. Had our spooky games here, our Shift at Midnight demo, and our Little Misfortune. Obviously, Murder on the Orient Express, which will finish in 5 years at this rate, because we can only do it in like 2-hour increments for charity streams. We'll get there. And then just some other stuff here. I was just kind of like dicking around with. I was like, like late at night. I was like, never mind. I don't even want to like try and play these games. November, obviously Wonderlands. We're still playing that. All this and finishing, and then Age of Empires for the DLC that came out. Ultimate Theater Simulator. So I'm gonna kind of have to move some stuff because we have 3 simulator games we're kind of playing right now, and I need to adjust for sure. Madden. Started Borderlands last month for Twitch. We'll go through it. Like I said, we'll go through the whole franchise, Super Mario Simulator, stuff like that. And then here in December, obviously it's not fully up to date because it's not the end of the month. But yeah, obviously I've not just been playing Tom Clancy Ghost Recon. But yeah, so there is the... Oh, it shows me like everything I played too. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah. So thank you guys so much. What does the future look like for all of this? I'd say for YouTube, it's going to kind of continue on its same pattern. I will continue to try and upload. Obviously, I'm 3 days behind. This will come out today, and I'll have to make up some ground tomorrow with like 2 more videos for YouTube, but I'll continue to do that and post content. Like I said, try and post content every single day, and if not, I have a note that tells me how many YouTube videos I am behind so I can catch up. Obviously, I kind of went crazy in here. Some of these days are like I posted, well, yeah, the 28th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 videos I posted in a singular day. for YouTube. But yeah, so that'll continue on its way. Um, TikTok, I have to on a weekend. I have it in. I need two videos that I need to make, so maybe I'll make a video tomorrow. I need to do one creative video and then one versus video. So one video a week. So I'm technically 2 weeks behind. I've been behind for a while. But I have to do a creative one before Saturday or Sunday because then I'll have to do two really creative ones, and that takes a lot longer to do than a versus. So I'll continue that. Obviously, it has gained a lot of traction. I don't know how many followers I started the year with. Wish it would kind of tell me that. Here we go. United States, 54%. Oh, here we go. So, the start of the year, I was at 32. Yeah, I was at 32 followers at the start of the year. I'm up to 175. So, I mean, obviously some of these are, but yeah, that's crazy. So I'll just continue with that. Hopefully for a bigger and brighter 2026 for Twitch. Obviously, this is the one that has grown the most out of them all. And then on Twitch, same thing. I will continue the charity stream stuff next year. We will still have our three that we will have. We will have March 21st for suicide prevention awareness. We will still have 4th of July for the Joybound People and Pets, and then October 11th for the National Breast Cancer Foundation. We will still have those three. I will not add another one. I will add four because it is a 24-hour stream. So then I have to plan stuff. I have to plan what we're doing. It's a whole big huzzah kind of stuff. We still will be doing that. Obviously, it's grown quite a bit. It grew 33 followers. So thank you for that. So we will continue on that journey. And then over here on the Twitch, I will kind of look at some stuff, maybe in my done playing, and maybe play a, I don't know, excuse me. We'll play Fallout. Just complete a quest, and then that's it. I could do that. I could do that. But yeah, we'll kind of see maybe a franchise in here we can start and maybe kind of transition some of this stuff out a little bit, just because like these three simulator games right here is kind of a lot. Just trying to 100% them. So obviously we went through the whole Arkham franchise. We went through the BioShock. We're going to go through the Borderlands. Maybe I can go through like Deus, or I can go through like Dishonored, or I can go through Fallout. I'm not sure. Or yeah, maybe some other stuff. Kind of see I can maybe go through Yakuza or something. But yeah. Anyways, I want to thank everybody so much for watching and hanging out or contributing or following or chatting or whatever it may be. And just anything. Watching at home, watching on YouTube, watching the TikToks, being on Twitch and interacting. Any capacity that you have made on any of those channels. Thank you so much for being here, being part of this community. I know it's a itsy bitsy tiny little community with, I guess if you add up everything, 500 people, and I'm sure some of those people overlap between the different channels, but thank you so much. And I'm very proud of you guys. I'm very happy for you guys. Um, Hopefully, 2026 will be a lot more exciting, bring a lot more new things, um, more consistent. But something tells me it's not. It's going to be a big year for me, not just here, but outside of here. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a happy new year. I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys crush the shit out of 2026. You won't see this mug on here on this YouTube video again until next year's recap. So that's how it goes. But I appreciate you guys so much. Love you guys. And have a good one. Peace.